The Eminence in Shadow episode 18. And man, what an absolutely fabulous episode this was. Sorry in advance if I keep repeating myself saying how great this episode was and stuff like that, but I simply have to give it praise because it was actually really great. It was actually a lot of fun. So much action, so much drama, so many cool interactions. And yeah, this is the episode 18, only 2 episodes left. And I can already see the next episodes being even better than this one. So yeah, this episode was really the greatest out of the, I guess you can say now, 18 episodes we have had. And I mean, it set really the bar for the next episodes to come. And like I said, I actually think that the next episodes are actually going to be even better than this one because the big fight is coming up. Iris versus Sid. Sid in parentheses because I mean it is not really Sid, but at the same time he is Sid. And finally in this episode we got to see the fight between Annerose and Sid, or average young man or mundane man, however you want to call him. Yeah, we got to see the fight, and I mean it was actually really good. I actually was a little bit scared if they were going to show it or not because I'm not always sure in the Eminence in Shadow anime if they're going to do a certain thing or not because sometimes the anime is unpredictable. This anime is unpredictable, so yeah, in fact I'm even scared that they're not going to show the fight between Iris and Sid. I hope they will. I mean they've been hinted at it, so I think it is actually going to happen, but yeah, you can never know with this anime. So yeah, we got to see the fight between Annerose and Sid, and I was actually really happy and with a big smile on my face, really, like I said already, really having a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean the fight was actually pretty great. It was a short fight, not long. I mean anything involving Sid is actually really short because anytime he fights he makes it really short, so yeah, of course that was expected. And yeah, surprisingly enough, Anna Rose was not actually a bad loser. She was actually grateful to Sid, or to mundane men, average young men, for having that fight because she said that she learned a lot of things. Now she has new heights to reach. I mean yeah, actually a really good character Anna Rose has been. Like I said in the last or previous to last episode review, she's actually a really interesting character for being, a side character. So I mean, yeah, hopefully if there is a second or third season or whatever, which I don't know if there will be, but if there is, hopefully she can be in that too. And yeah, we get to see the dialogue between Doem, which is the fiance of Oriana, and Iris. And yeah, that actually made the fight 100 times better because if they just showed the fight with no commentary or anything like that, I mean, it would have still been great, but not that exciting. But the commentary, like I said, added further to that because we get to see Iris' reaction to Sid fighting Anna Rose, and yeah, I mean, she's surprised by that because she didn't knew anything about him, and now she's actually the next one to fight him. I mean, she wasn't actually the next one; she had to fight another person before getting to him, but now she's actually the next one. So yeah, I mean, I hope to see that fight. Like I said at the beginning of the review, I'm a little bit scared, but I think it will actually happen unless there's something serious or something else that happens in the episode. But yeah, I hope it can still happen. I think it will happen, so let's wait and see. But yeah, like I said, Anna Rose is actually not a bad loser. She even invited Sid to her country to Beljalta, something like that, to serve there. And of course, I don't think Sid is going to go there, but yeah, it's still pretty exciting to see that. And like I said already, I like that Iris was there to see the fight because now she has something to be motivated about or excited about. I mean, she still thinks she's going to win, which is something that I like. I like that she's being a little bit arrogant because that will add to the fight when it happens, when Sid fights her. And yeah, maybe she will be put down. She will come to the realization that she's not as strong as she thought she was. Or who knows, maybe Sid will draw the fight. Although we do see him say that he's not actually going to lose the fight. He doesn't want to actually lose it. So yeah, that line alone makes the upcoming fight even more exciting because we know that Sid actually wants to fight Iris. I mean, he does say he's not sure if he wants to win the tournament or not. He's actually leaning more to not winning it, just simply defeating Iris, the primary candidate to win the tournament, and just leaving. But even if that happens, even if he doesn't win it, I'm still content enough. I'm still satisfied enough just seeing him fight Iris. I just want to see him fight Iris. Of course, there are people that actually want to see him maybe fight his sister, which I have to admit that will actually be a little bit interesting to see him fighting his own sister, which yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, it's actually really exciting if that happens. I don't think it's going to happen. It has not been hinted. Maybe if he were to want to win the tournament soon sooner rather than later he will have to meet her sister in the tournament, maybe even in the final. But like I said, he said in this episode, kind of hinting that he didn't want to win it, he just want to beat Iris. Because we have to remember, this is Sid after all. Although he's posing as another man, as mundane man, average young man, he still has the mentality of Sid. So of course he wants to be the, I guess you can say, background character, but not really. He wants to have a flashy exit or something like that. So yeah, he has to do something big for him to be satisfied. And maybe he will be satisfied by just beating Iris and leaving. So yeah, I mean, I'm speculating too much to be honest, but I guess we'll have to wait and see also if that happens or not. We also see again his sister in this episode. I mean, we have seen her before, some little scenes here and there, but I think this is the episode that has given her the most, I guess you can say, screen time out of all the episodes as of now. So yeah, she was present throughout the whole episode, in the beginning, in the end, and yeah, she is mad at her brother because, I mean, he's in a way, or not even in a way, he's simply ignoring her. So of course she's mad, and she actually gave a ticket to watch her fight, which of course Sid didn't actually do. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about another important thing that was mentioned in the episode, and that is of the elf Beatrix, which I think we saw in the previous to last episode, and she was again present in this episode. And I have to say that her personality is actually really interesting. The first time we saw her, it was very short, it was very brief, so we didn't get exactly a full extent of how she acted, how she was, and things like that. But now that we have seen a little bit more of her, we can see that she's actually a really goofy character, a really interesting character to say the least. And yeah, she was again present in this episode, questioning Sid. And yeah, I mean, they had a little nice interaction, Sid and her. And we find out that, of course, she's strong. We already knew that. But she's actually stronger than we all thought she was because she's actually the goddess Beatrice. She's actually the goddess that everyone prays to. And yeah, she was apparently the first winner of the first Bunchin festival. So yeah, that tells you a lot about how strong she is. Of course, when she was first introduced, we saw that she still wasn't a challenge for Sid. So yeah, if you're surprised that Sid has no challenge at this point, I mean, I don't know what to say, but yeah, he's really strong. We also found out from Oriana's fiance that first, he can actually duel a sword, he can actually, fight. And also we found out that there is actually an underworld that apparently belongs to the lawless city. He thinks that is where Sid comes from, but of course he's wrong. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be more about that or if that was just a brief mention. I mean, he did say he didn't want to get in trouble with the lawless city. So I guess in a way they have some influence. So yeah, but yeah, we also saw Oriana at the end. Not really much from her in this episode. She's still holding on to the hamburger wrap that Sid gave her. And yeah, let's see what happens with her also in the next episode. So yeah, I think I said pretty much everything that I wanted to say about the episode. Like I said at the beginning, this was actually a really complete episode. It had everything going for it. So hopefully the next episodes can keep up the quality. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoy my review, and I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.